Well, most of us are on them constantly. We are talking our feet here, people, from restaurants and retail workers to security guards to hairstylists to us, just plain old walking or exercising daily. We are always on the move, it seems, but there can also be consequences for staying on our feet too long. The soles of our feet can become sweaty. Yeah, there I said it, but it's true, and overheated, which could lead to or be the underlying issue for a lot of other problems. What causes this and what can we do about it? Joining us today to talk hot feet and foot health in general is Dr. Cora Villanueva. She is a podiatrist and wound care specialist with Imperial Point Medical Center in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Dr. Villanueva, good morning to you.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. What causes this issue?
Well, sweaty feet can be caused by multiple reasons, external issues, internal issues. External issues, these days we work very long hours. The workplace requires us to wear specific type of shoes that will increase sweat in our feet, especially like steel toe boots and things like that. That will cause a lot of the foot to be enclosed for many long time, sweat, and predispose us to skin breakdown.
Well, I like that you mentioned all these shoes, but you didn't mention 5-inch stilettos. I can still wear those?
Well, they can cause sweaty feet as well, especially if you wear them for 12-hour shifts.
Well, no, I don't wear them that long. But, you know, here's the thing I think to myself. I think, okay, my feet are sweaty, and they're hot. So what? No big deal.
It is a big deal, especially if you have, like I said, other comorbidities like diabetes or diseases that causes neuropathy. Neuropathy is basically small nerve damage in our feet.
What about athlete's foot?
Well, if you keep a very moist environment, you're going to have a lot of skin breakdown, and this is going to be very opportunistic for funguses, viruses, bacteria to come in and form an infection. Or in the case of fungus, you can just have an inoculation of a fungus that will live very happy in your feet if you keep a very sweaty environment.
They love that environment, don't they?
They do, they do.
Tell you what, some great information, Doctor. Thank you so much for stopping by and sharing it with us this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
And here are some tips if you have hot, sweaty feet. For starters, go see a doctor to make sure it's not masking something more serious. And then there are the basics, like check your feet regularly. Try to keep your feet clean and dry. Wear socks and shoes that provide enough room for your foot to breathe. For instant relief, try soaking your feet in cool water or use cooling creams and ointments. And you may also want to invest in some good cushioning insoles. Well, the sales of insoles or shoe inserts is a booming market being driven higher by aging baby boomers along with rising obesity rates. But you'd better know what you're getting before spending your money. Joining us with some keen insight this morning on this industry is Mark Poulsen, CEO of Footfridge Innersoles. Hey, Mark, welcome to you.
G'day, and thank you for having me.
You think he's Australian? We're going to have a little chin wag this morning, which is Australian for conversation. You learn something new every day. Thanks for that. And also thanks for what you've developed, because I know that you and your team have developed innersoles that target hot, sweaty feet. Not a conversation a lot of people want to have, but it's an important one. And you zero in on cooling down the foot. Now, why did you go that route?
Okay, we went that route because a lot of people do suffer from hot, sweaty feet for a whole bunch of different reasons. Because they work out all the time and they've got their feet in gym shoes. But it also, hot feet equals sweat. Sweat equals bacteria. Bacteria equals smelly feet. And so that's a big issue for a lot of people, obviously.
Yeah, it certainly is. And so then you came up with this idea to cool the feet. How does that work?
Okay. The product that we've come up with does two things. First of all, it cools the feet up to 7 degrees cooler.
Really?
Okay. We've got a US patented paste in there, and what that does is actually...
That's what this is here.
And it
this
actually
is the paste. I don't know if you can get a shot of
reflects the heat.
Yeah.
Away from the foot, so it keeps your feet nice and cool.
Look at that. Yeah.
The second thing is that
it's actually cool on my face.
It is cool on your face, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Now the other thing is it's a paste. So every time you put your heel down, the paste moves to the front. When you put your toe, the ball of your foot down, it moves to the back. So it's got a natural massaging effect. So it's a two-pronged attack. It's keeping your feet cool, massaging them, making them more comfortable. So people that are on their feet all day can have less pain, comfortable. And then obviously if you're a diabetic, there's major advantages for you to be using something like this that does keep your foot cool, but increases the circulation through natural massaging.
Wonderful product, I have to tell you. I want to ask you a personal question now. Can I take this pair home?
You sure
My husband
can.
works out every day. I'm not saying his feet are
I was
hot
going
and
to say,
sweaty, but
are you saying that your husband's feet stink?
I would never say that on national TV. But honey, these are coming home. Mark, good to meet you. Thanks so much for sharing this terrific information with us.
No problem. Great to be here. Thank you.
I'm in big trouble. And to learn more facts about hot, tired feet, simply visit the website footfridgeinnersoles.com.